Saudações pessoal, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui de Cloudpunk. Hoje vamos pegar as rações de emergência na central Cloudpunk. Eu já peguei tudo que tinha que pegar. Infelizmente aqui nós não podemos ir devido a um portão da Corp, da SEG Corp. E vamos continuar. Assim, é como eu disse, eu acho que já estamos no final do jogo, mas ok. Lembrando que estamos em live todos os dias na Twitch, Foxmaiden, e que agora nós temos nosso novo canal para lives no YouTube, Foxmaiden Lives e Votos. O nome pode ser alterado no futuro, então marca registrada. Quem sabe no futuro? Todos os links na descrição. Playlist, o jogo da Steam, o canal do YouTube, canal da Twitch. E é isso aí, gente, tá? Então fiquem à vontade, quem quiser dar um unsubscribe, pode fazer isso, irá nos ajudar bastante. E as lives serão feitas lá também, tá? Futuramente, as lives que estamos fazendo diariamente na Twitch, simultaneamente irão também para o YouTube. É só um pouco difícil, mas a gente arruma conforme passar o tempo, né? Aí os vídeos, obviamente, serão trazidos aqui para o canal principal do Foxmaiden. Quem sabe mais futuramente teremos um terceiro canal? Pois é, mas não porque é besteira, mas é por causa da OXB. Vamos ver, vamos ver. Muitas coisas hão de acontecer. Ai, não, cara. Foi uma batidinha feia ali, viu? Uma batidinha feia, ó. Ó, vum, vum, vum. Eu não bati? Então, eu não sei quanto tempo mais, mas, sinceramente, deve ser só mais uma ou duas missões. Ou, na verdade, a gente tá no meio do jogo. Não sei. Mas eu acho que não, acho que é o final mesmo. Só não quero, tipo, pegar e encerrar o jogo com 1 hora de vídeo, aí tá na missão final e o vídeo tem 20 minutos. E vamos trazer a DLC, tá? A DLC eu estou curioso pra saber o que vai acontecer. Na verdade, eu estou curioso pra saber o que vai acontecer nesse jogo, porque como que eles vão encerrar um jogo desse? Né? Assim, sem um plot twist, uma... Não sei. Então como? Como que eles vão fazer isso? Vou estacionar aqui, pera aí. Como que eles vão fazer isso, né? Ok. Ah, é verdade, nós vamos sair de Nivales. É verdade.
Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
Ah, é verdade.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us.
Ou não.
It's worth the risk.
Do you think this
Fazendeiros
is
da
nice
Umidade.
food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus.
Os Fazendeiros de Umidade. Engraçado, esse carro ele vira tão abruptamente que eu tomei dano batendo naquela linha da via principal. Faz sentido, né? Mas ok. City of Ghosts, provavelmente. Eu não sei se é Carrania, não sei. Mas eu estou curioso pra saber. E sim, nós vamos trazer. Do mesmo horário, que é domingo às... sábado? Sábado às 8? É sábado? É domingo? É sábado. É sábado, domingo, é domingo. Mas enfim. É no mesmo horário. Provavelmente tem muitas melhorias, viu? Tem muitas melhorias. Querendo ou não, assim, tem alguns bugs nesse jogo e tal, eles corrigiram bastantes bugs, mas com certeza pode ser melhorado, tá? A ambientação é muito boa, né? Virando abruptamente, vum! Fazer effects, é a sonoplastia, gente. Oh! Acho que eu vou ter que fazer uma 5ª temporada de Star Wars Racer. Muito afim de jogar aquele jogo. É muito bom. Eu acho que nós só temos umas 3 vezes gravados fechando aquele jogo. Opa, vou cortar um caminho aqui. Caramba, é tão longe assim? Mas eu nem tô vendo mais se tem coisa pra pegar, gente, porque... Não, pera aí. Não, pera aí. Aquele O Caldeirão... Tem gente pra falar lá. Então, eu nem tava vendo porque, basicamente... Creio eu que se tiver uma área nova, é uma ou duas, no máximo. Uma ou duas no máximo e olha lá. E olhe lá. Agora, esse caldeirão aqui tem até uma... Fala nada. Tem até uma pessoa pra falar aqui. Estranho. Estranho. Geralmente quando tem uma pessoa assim no mapa, quer dizer que é interativa. Aqui nós temos irons, chip de memória. Oh, Tico!
Tico, you made it all the way to the ground.
Yes, all for nothing. Nari is not here.
I'm sorry. You know, maybe it's time to let her go.
It is difficult, but this place, Nari would have liked it. When my visual sensors run in low resolution mode, it looks a little like the seaside town where we grew up.
You grew up? Tico, was Nari like you?
I don't know what you mean.
An android.
I'm sorry, there are some things I can't talk about. Nari was a woman like you.
Oh, you don't understand what you are.
She thought we were the same, so I did too. My father called me prototype. I didn't look any different to the people around me.
But you felt different.
Yes, unless I was with Nari. When we were together, it felt like we were different from everyone else, but the same as each other.
Tico, you know, if she was human, she's probably... Did you say you were together in a place called Tokyo? I don't know the name, but I think it's a very ancient place. You and Nari were together a long, long time ago.
I'm sure I will find her. Yes, I am sure. Do you think I am getting closer? Will I find her soon?
Yes, I think you'll both be together soon.
That's wonderful news. I can't wait to see her again.
E eu acho que agora acabou. Tempus Fugio. É o achievement. É uma das coisas ruins, né? Uma das adversidades que muita gente fala em questão de viver para sempre. Claro, por enquanto é história, né? Mas é fantasia. Mas as pessoas vão e você fica. E mexe, claro que mexe. A não ser que você tenha completa apatia por todo mundo, mas... Fazer o quê? Agora você simplesmente imagina as pessoas indo e você ficando. E assim, aí você tem a escolha de não se relacionar, não importa se seja amizade, namoro, família com ninguém, pra não se machucar depois, mas em compensação você vive sozinho. E aí? Se eu pudesse viver imortal, né? Ser imortal, cara, eu ia pegar isso pra adquirir conhecimento. Mas, eu tenho 31. Né? Eu vou falar no ar, mas obviamente tem diferença. Nossos pais, pelo menos o pessoal da minha época, tem teoricamente o dobro. Cara, a gente fala uma coisa agora. Mas... pessoal que já viveu 50, 60 anos, só imagina que... Eu não sei, mas talvez a vida também pode enjoar. Eu não sei. Mas não creio que seja impossível. Deve ter gente que se cansa, porque já passou por tudo, dificuldade, já perdeu gente e tudo mais. Então a dor deve aumentar cada vez mais. Assim como tem gente que simplesmente só quer aproveitar. Eu, muito provavelmente, nunca irei me cansar. Mesmo que me canse, não ia dar em nada, obviamente. Mas, não sei. Acho que depois de muito tempo a pessoa simplesmente acaba querendo, não desistir, mas se cansando. Eu acho que é muito plausível, muito plausível. É como eu disse, né? Assim, se você pegar a teoria, né? Porque a média de vida subiu esses últimos anos, claro, mas essas últimas décadas, mas 80, 90 anos é muito tempo, gente. É muito tempo para você sobreviver. Muito tempo. Tem que ver com as pessoas mais antigas, que querendo ou não, tem coisa que você só adquire com o tempo. Experiência é uma delas. Então tem que ver com as pessoas mais antigas, o que elas pensam. Se você pensar mesmo hoje em dia, uma pessoa que tem 80, ela nasceu basicamente na década de 40. Cara, ela viu muita coisa. E não duvido que as pessoas que tenham 80 daqui a 20, 40 anos, elas também vejam muitas coisas. Complicado. Vamos lá, então, Fazendeiros de Umidade. É triste, né? É triste, eu sei. Mas a vida é bela. Tem mapa? Tem Eu acho que antes de estacionar, eu farei tudo. Se eu puder, né? Isso também se me mandar lá pra longe e tal. Mas não. Vou fazer sim. Tem tanta direita aqui. Eu já vou aproveitar aqui. Será que tem pessoas aqui? É, desertão, hein? Bom dia, Cris. Seja bem-vindo. Complicado. Eu só não gostei daquele personagem porque ele tá com um capuz roxo, parecendo a morte, com uma cara de caveira. Isso não deve atrair muitas coisas boas. E pra onde? Ah, tá. Nós vamos pegar para cá. É. Dá até pra criar um jogo de terror aqui. Essa aqui já poderia ser a Cidade Fantasma. Será que não veremos nenhuma viva alma aqui? Bom, eu duvido que nesse jogo tenha como você morrer. Então, provavelmente, aquele cara é só uma pessoa pra interagir. Ou é o Cora, quem sabe? Uma pessoa. Ok. Esse jogo tá perdendo muita oportunidade, hein? Cosplay? Bora, será? Vamos lá. Interagir com aquele ser. Não é pra cá. Ai. É. Agora apareceu que nós temos que reparar o Rova. Ué, mas pra onde será que é aqui? Se tiver como chegar lá, tá? Eu não sei não. Teoricamente diz que pode ser por aqui. Cara, olha só. Qual é o máximo aqui? Vindo pra cá, talvez? Olha, não sei. Vou dar uma procurada e já volto. Olha aqui, gente. Estava acima dali, ó. Ai. Tem uma entrada aqui, ó. Ah, será que é secreto? É um comerciante. Um comerciante? Comerciante da morte? Um Hitman? O que é?
What you looking for? Whatever it is.
Ué? Então, deixa eu vender algumas coisas aqui, pera aí. Quero pegar um pouco de dinheiro, que eu não quero ficar sem dinheiro. Pronto. Ah, deixa eu ver se eu tenho algum achievement por ter 10 mil. Ganha. Ah. Agora eu.
Thanks.
Agora.
Hey, come back anytime.
Eu acho que provavelmente vai aparecer alguém. Não aqui, né? Nos ventos, claro. Pedido por esse. Por esse braço. Ou por essa carta rara. Eu quero saber por que esse comerciante ele tem um negócio de caveira. Não tem sentido. Bom, eu vou ali já. Beleza, voltamos. Os fazendeiros de umidade. Só um momentinho, moço. Uma coisa mais importante que você.
You the delivery stooge.
I'm from Cloudpunk. I have your packages.
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost anymore.
Você vai fazer ou
None
entregar?
of our vehicles work. The fuel lines froze. You should keep your engine running.
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes, I will keep a couple clock cycles free and monitor the temperatures.
How do you live here? It's so cold.
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the packages here. Go back to your city.
It's not my city.
Sure it is. You took this job because you were curious, right? Welcome to your poverty safari. This is our life.
I'm not even from the city.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just another Nivali. My name's Retsu.
Que mudança.
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. That's what we call the city down here. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to the bottom like barnacles. And you know what? It's a hell of a lot better down here. We made this place a kind of home.
You've been here a while?
Yeah, I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years ago. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his home from the vents. Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize you couldn't live on rations alone. And you had to be ready for the chills.
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill the mold dust into flour. He figured out how to cross the steam lanes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulation layers. I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between the cities. But if anyone could, it was Zeke.
And you took his place as the boss?
I'm the community leader, sure. But I'm not the longest surviving settler, not by a long shot. The elders living beyond the far rim say they knew Zeke's grandkids. Tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the vents, attracted a lot of folk that wanted to live off the grid. Away from corp security and the lights and the headaches. Everyone has headaches in the big stack, you know.
I don't.
You will. Everyone gets them eventually. Doesn't the air smell cleaner down here?
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to freeze and shatter.
Oh.
Well, that is the problem right now. This is supposed to be summer.
Caraca.
How can it be summer here?
The warm season. The vents cycle between warm and cold over a predictable time period. Or at least they used to. It seems like all the maintenance systems are going mad recently. We have a saying here, Cora provides. Well, right now all Cora is providing is a new ice age.
What do you think Cora is?
Cora is everything, and all of us. Cora is the provider and the caretaker and the disciplinarian. Cora holds out a closed fist, and we must push out our chin. Sometimes the fist holds wood, sometimes the fist strikes us, and yet we must endure.
Aleatoriedade
So
agora.
Cora is your...
Salvation, and right now, Cora has sent us you.
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself. Be independent.
You can't lecture us on independence while you live in Nivalis under the watch of the corpse.
You said you cling like a... what did you call it? A
Barnacle.
barnacle?
Harsh and fair words, Rania. I know you have seen Cora's light, though. It glows from you. Am I wrong?
Who knows? So, you want me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it.
Ah,
We really
come
are
on.
starving. 3 families. I can give the coordinates to your vehicle.
Okay, I'll get going then. I'll see you on the way back.
Cora willing. Be cautious around my brethren, Rania. They live like sculptures of ice. Fragile, temporary.
Ok. Tá. Bom, eu vou entregar e já volto. Se tiver diálogo, eu despauso, tá? Então só um momentinho. Bom, essa é a primeira pessoa.
Who are you?
I was sent to deliver supplies?
Sent by who?
Cloudpunk.
I don't know who that is. You from the big stack? Get out of here.
You need this. It's food.
I don't need nothing from you.
Retsu said...
Retsu sent you?
Yes, he said you should take this.
What did you say? Give it here.
They don't trust us very much.
I bet they have their reasons, Camus.
Ah, na verdade, esse roxinho não é nem caveira nem nada. Ele apareceu por um breve momento ali no mapa. Ele é basicamente as pessoas que vivem aqui, como se vivessem com máscaras de gás e tudo mais, né? Vamos lá. Aqui é o segundo. Caso vocês tenham dúvida do porquê que em alguns momentos parece que é lógico que ele vai te forçar a explorar, e mesmo assim eu faço a redundância de ir uma vez e depois ir de novo, é porque em muitos casos, não são poucos, se você não fizer a exploração desses locais, você não pode ir de novo. E não necessariamente nós teríamos que explorar aqui. É por isso que eu sempre vou primeiro, aí depois eu volto.
I brought you supplies.
Who sent you?
Retsu.
Well, okay then. I ain't seen no one from the stacks down here in years. Decades even. You know, maybe you can use this. You put it in the wall and it gives you a token. Or something like that.
Hã?
Thanks. It's
Cartão
just
de
5
papel?
numbers on a bit of paper.
That's right. Thank you kindly for the supplies.
Ah, tá.
Now we even. Well, thank you kindly.
Muito provavelmente é o dinheiro do caixa. É, que aqui eles provavelmente não usam dinheiro, né? Não tem porquê. Ok. Ok.
Hello, I'm here too.
They already called me on the old CB radio and told me you were on your way. You're the talk of the town, lady.
I'm just a delivery driver.
Well, I don't know if anybody has said this to you before, but I'll say it now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I mean, you're welcome.
I'd get back to the city as quick as possible, lady. There's a chill coming. I can feel it in my bones. Anyone outside is gonna get charted. Go, quickly. And don't think twice about coming back here, you hear?
Okay, good luck.
Obrigado. Charity lightens the soul. É, achievement, né? Que seria a caridade ilumina a alma, né? Ou aquece a alma. No caso seria ilumina porque lightning lightning ou enlightening the soul, né? Seria ilumina a alma. Tá, tá, vamos lá, um momentinho.
Why is he not moving?
Oh no, Camus, find us somewhere to park.
The
Ué,
security overrides won't let me. The temperature is too low. It is not safe to land now.
Ih, ele
If you
congelou?
got out of the Hova, you would feel very cold. Then you'd be stuck, like the man.
He's not stuck, Camus. He's gone.
He can't be gone. He can't move.
Dead, Camus. He's dead.
Aw.
Fragile and temporary. Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
árvore bonsai. É, porque eles falaram, né? A grande frigidez estava vindo. E aí ele estava do lado de fora esperando pela gente. Eu não sou o culpado. Ele vive aqui há muito tempo.
A message request.
Why are you getting a message request? If there's a message request, it should come to my comm.
The message is addressed to the Hova.
So it's someone I don't know. Patch it through, I guess.
My ship had finally come in, but in this case, the ship was a battered Hova. Redemption comes in all shapes and sizes, sometimes with bumps, dents, and a dime store paint job.
What? Who is this?
The dame wanted a name. What did I have left to lose? And nothing but my hat. I let her know that I was Huxley, but I left off the private investigator. She'd know the deal soon enough.
So you're a private investigator and your name is Huxley.
The dame was as sharp as my ex-wife's parting words before she left me and moved back in with her mother. She'd pegged me as a PI, but I still needed her help. Maybe I could drop some bills in her pocket if she could get me back to the big stack.
I think Huxley is malfunctioning.
I'm closing this channel now. Please stop calling me.
The dame was giving me a shoulder so cold, I was getting frostbite. I had to sweeten the deal. I'd already mentioned the cash, but no dice. Maybe I'd put it all on red and tell her about the girl I was trying to save. The dame sounded hard as ice, but Pasta's story was so sad, it would melt a diamond.
Why does he talk like that?
I might actually help him if he wasn't so annoying. I've never heard so many mixed metaphors in all my...
I dangled the bait in the water, but the dame wasn't buying. Without my help, Pasta was done for. When the dead corpse finished with her, God knows what would be left.
Debt corpse. Is he trying to save some girl from them?
I have located his signal. I have a nav point. We could pick him up. Should I display the nav point?
Hey Huxley, if you can answer a simple question, I'll take you back up the city. Are you really a PI trying to save a girl from a debt corp?
Yes, is what I wanted to say. But the dame was suspicious, and who could blame her? Here I was, some abandoned PI android stuck in the hollows with a 2-bit story about trying to save some girl. In her position, I would have hit the dirt in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker, the story was true.
Fine. Camus, give me a nav point. We'll take him with us and drop him off on the way.
Mas é aqui? Não, não é aqui. Interessante, ele fala como se estivesse escrevendo, né? Que, assim, teoricamente, se ele estiver escrevendo, ele não está falando. Né? Por exemplo, ele está escrevendo alguma coisa assim, eu encontrei tal mulher e não disse a ela que eu era um detetive particular, mas enquanto isso ela está ouvindo. Ou seja, em alguns casos, isso resguarda, né? Salvaguarda aí a pessoa de... você disse alguma coisa pra ela? Não disse nada, entendeu? É que nem assim, olha, se eu fosse sacana, eu falaria que tal pessoa fez isso, mas como eu não sou dedo duro e nem sacana, eu não vou falar que tal pessoa fez isso no dia tal, entendeu? É a mesma coisa, Agora que nós temos um Bionicle Arm, um Barnacle Arm, deixa eu ver uma coisa. Tá, aqui não tem nada, então, vamos para cá. Interessante. Pegue Huxley, o androide detetive abandonado. Eu vou parar perto da entrada. Você vai me fazer andar até o outro lado, meu amigo? Mercado do quê? Do povo? Do Prado. Vai, todo mundo marchando, Eu já volto. Olha que interessante, gente. Olha como eu disse pra vocês que a chuva, ela é tipo um efeito em cima da câmera, da visão do personagem, e não chuva mesmo. Porque você olhando pra cá, você tá vendo a chuva, certo? E esses pingos é uma camada de efeito que simplesmente tem. Se nós olharmos pra cima, a chuva agora tá caindo da horizontal. Entendeu? É como se ela estivesse indo na horizontal, né? E não caindo. Por isso que eu falei, a chuva ela é basicamente um efeito na visão do personagem.
Are you Huxley?
The dame really came through.
Dame. É a dama, né?
Why do you talk like that?
Who was this bum that was questioning me? Another tin can with an attitude and too many questions. I gave him the brush off.
Hey, don't talk to him like that or I'll drop you in the hollows.
The dame had a point. I'd better play nice for now. I'd slip her some bills when she took me to the holocaust machine. A handful of limbs should help dip this sour lemon in a little sugar.
Can you understand what he is saying?
About 40% of it.
The dame and the car were close. Any fool could see that. But I looked beyond the surface. She was a girl from out of town. Still as green as the water supplies down in the vents.
You said you're a private investigator. Do you really think that's how they talk?
She had an attitude, but I liked her. And her dog, too.
How did he know I am your dog?
I guess that's what investigators do, right?
There was a holocaust machine up ahead, but I had to keep a real low profile. I'd give the dame my number and let her grab the cash for me.
And that number would be?
I gave her the digits. 54244. She was a smart cookie. She'd remember them.
Ai. Tá, no terminal do Holocaixa. Tem um ali, cara. Mas tem um ali também. Então vamos pegar a esquerda. Para de bater! Tá. Vamos pegar aqui. E também temos um outro, né? No holocaixa. Meu carro. Provavelmente são os 100zão, os 200, os 300. Tá, 54244, mas não é isso that I want. Aqui não foi uma das primeiras áreas do jogo que nós... Assim, viemos trazer o carinha ali. Não! Ok. O código daquele cartão que o cara me entregou é IC652. Então vamos lá. Então. Será que é 1C652? 632. Ei! Ok, agora 5422. 522. Não! 54224. Não, cancela. 542. Não, desculpa, gente, eu tô muito bem, sabe como é que é? 54244. Eita! Ô, louco!
I settled the bill. Surely the dame would drop me like a bad penny now.
This is a lot of money. I can drop you somewhere else if you like.
Why are we helping him more?
He's kind of growing on me.
The dame had a heart of gold. I asked her to drop me at my office. On the way, I'd tell her about Pashta. Maybe she'd fall for me like I'd fallen for her.
I do not like this.
Where's this office of yours, Huxley?
We were headed towards my office in Old Town. I gave the dame a nav point to help her out. Hold on, Pashta. It won't be long now, kid.
Thanks. Who is this Pashta anyway? What happened to her?
Ô,
It
1500
was
é
a
grana,
story
hein?
so sad it could make a bronze statue of a lawyer cry. It all started with a call from a small-time hustler called Peter Unthrink.
Calma. Ficou interessante.
He tended a bar downtown, but he had some bad debt. The debt corp took his cash, but when that wasn't enough, they took his daughter too. He had a record, so CorpSec wasn't gonna help him. With nowhere left to turn, he sought the help of Midtown's best, cheapest PI.
So the debt corpse can abduct children now?
The dame didn't realize who she was dealing with. The dead corpse had hearts blacker than my morning cup of joe.
Huxley, were you always like this? Did something happen to you?
The dame thought I had a screw loose. I guess her instincts were good. Truth was, there was a time when I sounded just like every other humdrum android out there. Now, I'd played a role so well, I was stuck in it. My programming was messier than my accounting. Here's the kicker. I was a better investigator now than I'd ever been.
Ok. Bom. Não, mas peraí. É pra ir pra cima? Mas esse aqui vai pra baixo. E isso se for aqui. Ah. Espere. Ué, mas... geralmente eu não tenho que deixar ele? Por quê? Eu não tô entendendo. É que geralmente quando você tá levando uma pessoa, você deixa ela, né? Aqui parece que ele tá querendo... Não, mas não tem sentido. Não tem sentido. Não tem sentido. Não é aqui não. Não tem sentido. Na verdade, eu tenho que deixar... Eu vou deixar ela no ar? E tá falando que é aqui mesmo. Assim, aqui que eu falo é tipo no ar. E quer ver, ó? Geralmente quando você tem o passageiro, ele fala pra você deixar em algum lugar. Certo? Então você tem aqui, reto pra cá e pronto, ó, no ar. Não tem sentido. Não tem sentido. Provavelmente vai chegar pra apertar o botão e tipo, ele saiu, olha. Mas vamos ver, então, tá bom, né?
Your office is all boarded up.
Ah,
Did you get fired?
The dog was half right. I was fired, but that place was where I slept. So I guess I was homeless too. Eviction was the illness. But what was the cause?
Probably not paying your rent.
There's a note on your door. Shouldn't you read it?
Who knew how hot this place was? I was sure I'd been tailed. If I stepped up to that doorway, I might get a knife in the back or a bullet in the head.
I think you're being overdramatic. I'll check out the note.
What if it is not safe?
I'll take my chances. I want to see what this note says.
Agora sim. Oh, peraí. Ok.
Okay, I can see the note. It says, go to the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar and ask for the smoking man.
We're not taking him there too, are we?
I couldn't ask the dame for much more. She'd already stuck her neck out for me.
We can drop him off at the bar. It's close by.
Ok. Interessante. Vamos lá. Vamos. Vámonos, nós.
Soon we'd be at the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. It was a dive, but it was the kind of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the smoking man? And where would I...
We have an incoming call.
Control?
No. It is for Huxley.
Ué?
I knew who was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in Cora's name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad, and with good reason. He'd paid good money, but I'd been stuck down in the hollows following a lead. The lead went cold, and I was trapped in...
Calma. Calma que vai mostrar. Interessante.
There with no comm signal and no cash.
You wasted my money and my time. If you don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you with a logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know who you are, but you better leave this idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours, then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone. I'll live with that. But what I won't stand for is some android stealing my money. Get to work.
He hung up.
We're close to the bar.
I hoped the dame would come with me. Was that too much to ask?
Yes.
I'll come to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
I know, Camus, just let it go.
Bem que ele sabe, né? O Huxley. Ah, tá nos seguindo, que legal. Eu fui pela saída. Jojo Fumegante.
Took you long enough.
Are you the one that left the note?
Who are you?
Ochuba.
The chump had an attitude and a smell to match. They didn't call him Smokin' Jojo because he was cute. His circuit boards were on the fry, literally. He was half burnt out, overheating and underperforming. He didn't like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but Jojo's lips were normally sealed tighter than...
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the hollows, and he says he's looking for a girl called Pashta. Why did you leave the note?
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing to nobody. But as you can see, I ain't got long left. You could fry an egg on my processor.
Can't you get help? Repairs?
Nah, they don't make the parts for an old model like me no more. And I ain't got no limbs anyway. Point is, if I want to do some good, I better do it now while I can. Huxley, I know something about this girl you're looking for.
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but how did he know I was looking for pasta?
You've been asking around town. Word gets out. I was playing a private gig a few months back. The pay was real good, and I'm still the best horn player in town. Even if I don't look too good these days. What with all the rust and all. While I was there, I overheard some things. This ex-corp goon called Raguan was there, talking about how he got screwed over.
And?
Look, I don't like squilling like this. Give me a minute.
Jojo was singing like a songbird, but would we dance to his beat?
Huxley, please be quiet for a minute, okay? I can't believe I'm getting sucked into this. So what does this Raguan guy have to do with pasta?
Well, this Raguan guy's drunk, and he's throwing his weight around. Near enough getting into a fight with some waiter who's just trying to serve the champagne. In the middle of mouthing off, Raguan says he's dangerous, and he can make people disappear. He says he's not to be messed with, 'cause the last guy that messed with him lost his kids. Then he starts crying.
That's strange, but it doesn't link him to pasta in any way.
But he says the
Ah,
name.
conecta sim.
I was the only one that heard him. But he takes a drink, and through his tears he keeps saying, "Sorry, pasta. Sorry." Now, ain't that a thing?
That's a lead, at least.
The
Oh.
trail had gone cold for a while, but with Jojo's help, we'd picked it up again.
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask Camus back in the Hava. After that, though, you're on your own, Huxley.
Obrigado, viu, Jojo Fumegante. Fumegante porque os processadores deles estão torrando, tá, gente? Mas interessante. Eu não... Caramba, ele até corre. Eu não acho que a central... Quer dizer, o que vai acontecer? A central vai ligar, vai falar pra gente fazer um trabalho temporário, aliás, com o tempo, e aí nós teremos que escolher. Oh. Eu já retornei para o
He
meu
is
robô.
still here? Why is he still here?
We're just taking him to one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can you find that somehow?
Raguan.
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes, I will do it. Searching. Searching. There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette Holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Raguan.
What did it say?
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the papes get some snaps, though?
You mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan in the Holovids?
Yes, he looked sad.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the Holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
Ok. Interessante. Bom, vamos pra lá, só um momentinho. Opa, chamada do controle. O que eu falei pra vocês?
Hey kid, you busy?
No, not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
All right, kid. All right. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
I started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
Ih,
It's
será que ele vai
fine.
ouvir?
Let's just see what we can find at Raguan's apartment.
Mas de novo, para de bater em mim, pô. Vamos lá. Então, gente, antes de ir pra missão, olha o que apareceu aqui. Pois é, apareceu outro caveirinha. Então essas... Não é uma caveira, na verdade é a máscara, né? E é um fazendeiro. Acabei de ver ali. Mas o que ele tá fazendo aqui?
Hey, I know you. You're Cloudpunk.
No, I'm Rania. I work for Cloudpunk. Who are you?
You don't remember? I'm from Vince. We spoke. Maybe you don't recognize me. We can't take our mask off.
I remember. Why are you here?
Please, you need to help us. They are trapped. No one can get to them.
All right, calm down. What happened?
There was a storm. We sheltered in a cave, but it was no use. We had no choice but to follow the tunnels. Up and up, we climbed to escape. The frost chased us like demons. We were separated in the darkness. I think my brothers and sisters climbed an old vinculum into a different part of Navalis.
You climbed all the way from the vents to the city?
We were trapped. The only way was to climb. We did not want to shelter in the city, but we had no choice. It was so dark inside the superstructure, it is impossible to get your bearings.
So what do you need from me?
Please, find them. Help them get home. They may be trapped, lost.
Okay, how?
I don't know. It'll be near cold ducts that flow into the city. Somewhere near a construction site, probably. That is all I can say.
Can't we go back the way you came?
No! It's frozen solid. The cold winds would strip the skin from your bones. There is no way back.
If it's really that bad, do you think maybe your friends...
In the vents, we do not lose hope till we find the bodies. We are a hardy people. We do not give up easily.
I hear you. I'll try to find them.
It is all I can ask.
What about you?
I don't know anyone else in the city. There's nothing for me here. I'll go back to where the world makes sense.
Even with the storms?
There are kinds of storms here too. Different, but just as deadly.
Então, mas devido a nós estarmos com alguém no carro, no Huxley no caso,
Camus,
nós não
are you
podemos,
there?
né?
Did you hear what the moisture farmer said?
Yes, near cold air ducts. Did you find some?
No. Could you search the database for abandoned construction sites below Midtown?
Searching. There is a walled section west of Caledon with heavy construction. I'm adding a nav point.
On my way.
Mas eu não posso. Então, mas eu não posso, porque eu já tô com outra pessoa aqui. Sabe qual é a questão? Das duas, uma. Ou ele me impede de fazer agora, ou eu tenho que fazer agora, e depois de investigar o apartamento lá do Raguan, a gente não vai poder retornar aqui. Ou não sei. Então eu vou pra lá logo, só um momentinho. Pronto, chegamos. Longinho, viu? Zona de reconstrução. Ainda está chovendo.
There is a security door. I can hear people inside.
Can it be them? Maybe it is giant rats. What if it is giant rats?
I'm opening the door.
I
Aonde?
am worried about the rat possibility.
É aqui?
Oh God, it's open. Someone found us. I don't believe it.
Me neither. You're from the vents?
Yes, the door would not open. We banged and banged on it. People just walked past.
They thought you were rats.
They treat us with such disdain.
No, literal rats. It's a real problem in the city.
I see. Well, thank you for finding us. We owe you everything.
Will you go back?
Yes, but may we go to a bar first? Is that the word? I haven't been in the city for a long time.
You both look like you could use a drink.
Take this for your help.
I don't need...
Please take it.
Thank you. Good luck
Não
getting home.
precisa.
Cora, bless you, Cloudpunk.
Obrigado. Ah, legal, legal. E não ganhamos. Ah, que isso? Nem o achievement. Ah, não. Bom, eu já me volto. Ok, pessoal, vamos lá. Onde é que eu posso reparar? Pior que eu não lembro de ter vindo pra cá. Pelo que eu achei, gente, nós estamos um pouco depois... Um pouco não, né? Falta, teoricamente, uns 30%. 30 a 25% de jogo ainda, de história e tal. Vamos ver. Eu não sabia que ele era tão grande assim. Claro que ficamos muito tempo levando as coisas e tal, mesmo assim. Ele também vai muito de um lugar pro outro, né?
This was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to?
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more.
What?
She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
Bom, vai ter que esperar a ligação do controle.
Will he be okay?
I don't know, Camus.
I have an additional question.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No, it's time to move on, Camus.
Ok. Claro que o controle vai ligar agora.
Hey, kid, you free now? Finished your coffee?
My sure thing control. You got another job for me?
Come by Cloudpunk HQ and grab a package. It's for Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower, labeled Mr. Anderson.
Is it on Anderson Street in Anderson Town?
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control out.
Ô louco, que isso? Bom, mas beleza, pessoal. Eu vou deixar esse vídeo por aqui. Muito obrigado a todos por terem assistido. Dúvidas, críticas, sugestões, curtir, compartilhar, a inscrição no canal fica a cargo de vocês. Deixe os comentários que vocês acham. Live todos os dias na Twitch Foxmaiden. Não deixe de conferir nosso novo canal no YouTube. Todos os links na descrição. E vejo vocês nos próximos vídeos. Até a próxima.